Good morning, viewers. You're watching the Savera and I'm Shefali. Delhi's air quality showed a marginal but welcome improvement today morning, though it continued to remain firmly in the poor category, offering little relief to residents struggling with persistent smoke and pollution. The city woke up under a dull grey sky with a thick blanket of haze and smoke lingering over much of the national capital region, reducing visibility in several areas and creating an overall feeling of heaviness in the air. According to the early warning system for Delhi, the overall air quality index stood at 257 at 5:30 a.m. this morning, marking a 36-point improvement from Friday's figure of 293. However, the improvement is not significant enough to bring the air to safe levels. The AQI scales classifies air quality from 0 to 50 as good, 51 to 100 as satisfactory, 101 to 200 as moderately polluted, 201 to 300 as poor, 301 to 400 as very poor, and 401 to 500 severe. As higher the AQI, the more dangerous it becomes to breathe, particularly for sensitive groups such as children, the elderly, and people with respiratory or heart diseases. Officials said the improvement could be attributed to a slight increase in wind speed overnight, which helped disperse some of the particulate matter. However, stagnant weather conditions and rising post-Diwali emissions from vehicles, industrial activities and stubble burning in neighbouring states like Punjab and Haryana continue to choke Delhi's atmosphere. Among the city's most polluted area, Anand Vihar once again topped the chart with an alarming air quality index of 411, entering the severe category. Other localities with very poor air quality includes Shahidipur, that's 328, Bhavana 318, Wazipur 314, Punjabi Bagh 301 and Vivek Vihar 300. Areas such as Jahangirpur, Alipur, Burai Crossing, Ashok Vihar and Dilshad Garden also recorded AQI levels between 270 and 290, reflecting widespread pollution across North and West Delhi. Even comparatively cleaner zones like RK, Puram and Dwarka Sector 8 remained in the poor range, indicating that no part of the capital is truly free from the smoke. The situation was equally concerning across the wider national capital region. According to private air quality tracker, AQI in Greater Noida and Ghaziabad reported hazardous AQI levels of 370, while Noida stood at 332 and Faridabad at 342 and Gurgaon at 301. Experts explained that discrepancies between readings from various monitoring networks such as the EWS, the Central Pollution Control Board and private trackers occur because each uses different monitoring equipment, locations and parameters for calculating AQI levels. Environmental experts warned that the current improvement could be temporarily forecast by the EQS indicate that air quality may worsen again, with the AQI expected to rise to around 378 tomorrow, pushing it into very poor category. Calm winds, low temperatures and continuous stubble burning could lead to a spike in pollutant concentration over the next few days. In response, the Delhi government has intensified anti-pollution measures across the city. Anti-smoke guns are being deployed in busy markets, construction zones and high-end traffic corridors to spray fine mist of water aimed at setting airborne dust particles. Officials said these operations will continue throughout the weekend as part of the ongoing emergency response. Authorities are also preparing for an ambitious plan to induce artificial rain through cloud seeding, tentatively scheduled for October 29. The initiative, led by IT Kanpur in collaboration with the Delhi government, aims to trigger rainfall that could help wash away pollutants from the atmosphere and temporarily improve visibility. However, the plan's success will depend on favorable meteorological conditions, particularly the availability of moisture-laden clouds over the capital at the time of the operation. Public health specialists have urged citizens to take precautionary measures as air pollution remains high. Residents are advised to stay indoors during peak pollution hours, limit outdoor exercise, wear N95 or equivalent mask when stepping out, and use air purifiers indoors to reduce exposure to harmful particles. Doctors have reported a surge in patients complaining of respiratory discomfort, sore throats, watery eyes and fatigue. symptoms typically associated with prolonged exposure to toxic air. Despite seasonal fluctuation, Delhi's battle with air pollution remains one of the most severe in the world. Experts continue to call for stronger long-term policy addressing vehicular emissions, industrial waste control and agricultural residue burning, warning that without coordinating regional action, temporary relief measures like artificial rain or smoke guns can only provide short-lived respite. That's all for now in this update. Stay tuned to the Savera. Download the app and follow us on various social media platforms.